Hello everyone, it's Ryan Archer at West Ham Fan TV, and this is a quick little video to talk about the latest news that has just come out, that Joe Hart is now officially a West Ham player. The England international has joined us on a season-long loan from Manchester City. Look, people that have known and watched our stuff, especially my transfer videos, we've been linked with Joe Hart before, and he's a player that I've wanted at the club for a long time. So I'm over the moon with this transfer. I mean, he brings a vast experience to West Ham, winning mentality. As I said, he joins us from Manchester City on a season-long loan with the option to buy, which is rumoured to be around £10 million, which is still a great deal. They're going to pay towards his wages as well, which is it's a great deal all round for West Ham, for Man City because they get him off their books, and Joe Hart as well, who seemed very keen on the move. Other clubs were interested, but West Ham is his destination. He'll be playing his football at the London Stadium next season. Like I said, winning mentality at Man City, especially 2 league titles, 1 FA Cup, 2 League Cups. He made 348 appearances for him in all competitions, 137 clean sheets. He won 4 Golden Glove awards. He was in Teams of the Year, PFA Teams of the Year, and we know he's a great goalkeeper. There's people, he's got his critics, and yeah, don't get me wrong, he does make a few mistakes. But for me, Joe Hart is a massive signing for West Ham. As much as I love Adrian, I love Randolph, I just think that Joe Hart is that little bit better class. And people bang on about us moving forward, and these are the sort of signings we need to be making. Joe Hart is a big name for West Ham. He joins up with his former teammate, Pablo Zabaleta. So, I mean, having Joe Hart in the team now, he's a leader, he's very vocal, and I think that will be great for our back four. Having him behind is massive confidence for them. So let's talk a little bit about Joe Hart and what he can bring to West Ham. I've mentioned it a few, but as we know, he's an England national, 71 caps. Doesn't have a great tournament in Euro 2016 last year, but who did really? I mean, he made a couple of mistakes, cost us goals. But look, it's World Cup year. Pickford has signed for Everton now. He's going to be their number 1. Jack Butland is back from injury. So Joe Hart's got competition now. So for him to be playing in the best league in the world is great, because Gareth Southgate can get to see him a lot more than probably what he did at Torino when he was playing at Torino. So yeah, I mean, like I said, for me, he's vocal. I like watching him for England, especially when he's in the tunnel before. I think he sort of gets in some teams' heads where he's jumping around, shouting, and that's something we don't really see at West Ham. Someone very vocal like that. So it's going to be good. And look, he's 30 years old. He's probably at the peak of his career now. So yeah, like I said, it's a great signing for West Ham. So what I want to know is your thoughts on this. Give us your thoughts on the signing. Are you happy with it? Do you think we should stick with Adrian or Randolph? Speaking of them two, which one of them will go now? I mentioned in my last video, which I got a little bit of stick for, that I said I'd rather keep Randolph because I think he's the better goalkeeper than Adrian. I'll stand by that. As much as I rate Adrian, look, let me put it this way. If Adrian was to leave and we kept Randolph, I'll be happy. If Randolph left and we kept Adrian, I'll be happy as backup. So that's all they are. I think they're 2 backup goalkeepers, but we keep Randolph, we'll have England's number 1 and the Republic of Ireland's number 1. So it's not a bad 2 goalkeepers to have at the club. Speaking of Man City, Joe Hart obviously wouldn't be able to play against Man City in the league, or if we get them in any cup competitions the next season, which is I don't really agree with that. If a club want to loan a player out, they should be able to play against them. But he can play against Man City in the pre-season friendly, which is on the 4th of August in Iceland, which should be a good little game. Obviously, Zabaleta as well, playing against Man City. So yeah, I mean, look, this was just a quick reaction video to the news that Joe Hart is now officially a West Ham player. So give me your thoughts below. Are you happy with Joe Hart as West Ham's number 1? And what do we do? Who would you rather see leave the club, Adrian or Randolph? So yeah, I'll leave that there. I just want to say welcome to the club, Joe Hart. I'm sure the fans are going to take to you. Like I always say to every signing we get in the club, give us your all, you know, 110% week in, week out. Show some passion, which I know you will. And look, we love you. And hopefully this is a start of a few more players coming in to West Ham. Hopefully the next video I'll be doing will be talking about a striker. As we know, we need one. So, look, I'll leave that there. I'm Ryan Archer at West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the club, Joe Hart. Come on, you Irons.